But then there came a man named Paul.
Yes.
Who, to this day, I cannot understand where he got his authority from.
Oh.
To change God's law.
Do you believe that Paul changed God's law?
Yes, I did.
So,
if God said don't do it and Paul said do it. If God said circumcise and Paul said don't circumcise.
Do you believe? Let me ask you something, Brother Rasul. You believe, you said you don't know where Paul got his authority from?
To change God's law.
He didn't change it, but I do want to show you where he got his authority from.
To change the law?
He didn't change the law. But
by his law, no, you can eat pork and you no longer circumcised.
It wasn't Paul's law. Did the Bible ever say it was Paul's law?
God's law is to circumcise and don't eat pork.
Right.
That's God's law.
All right, now, can I help you?
Paul says,
yes.
You don't have to circumcise the heart.
Yes.
Paul says, eat the pork. God made nothing unclean.
Yes.
But when God created the animals, he told you,
yes,
this is clean and this is unclean.
Yes.
When Noah was building the ark,
yes, sir,
he told them, gather, I think 7 of every kind.
Seven of the clean
and put them in the ark.
And the unclean by 2.
2 of each kind of the unclean.
Yes.
And put them in the ark. But yet you say God made nothing unclean.
No, I never said God didn't make nothing unclean.
Well, Paul said it. He said, eat. God made nothing unclean. Bless it.
All right.
Eat it.
All right. Now, Brother Rasul, first of all, let's see where Paul got his knowledge from.
In the book of Galatians chapter 1, and we'll start reading at verse 11.
Says what?
But I certify you, brethren,
that I certify you, brethren,
that the gospel which was preached of me,
the gospel, this is Paul preaching. Paul said the gospel that he preached
is not after man.
Now, if he said it's not after man, he let you know it didn't come from him either. Because, just a minute, because he's a man. All right?
For I neither received it of man,
and neither did he get his teaching of man,
neither was I taught it,
nor was he taught it,
but by the revelation of Jesus Christ.
It was revealed to Paul what to preach. So Paul got his message the same way the prophets got theirs. They got it by the self-same Spirit, the one God of the universe. Now,
can I ask you?
Yes, sir.
Paul got the same message that they got. Shouldn't it be the same message? Shouldn't it, if Paul got the message from God,
yes,
as the other prophets or apostles,
yes,
shouldn't it be the same message?
It is the same message.
Don't eat pork.
I'm going to show you what.
Circumcise.
Yes.
Shouldn't it be the same?
It is the same.
So
you just don't understand what it means.
You eat pork?
No.
But
I don't eat it because the Old Testament say I don't. I don't eat it because I don't like it.
What I mean,
I don't eat beef.
What I mean is that you okay it to be eaten. I heard
I'm going to show you why.
Isn't that change?
No.
Isn't that change?
No.
If God said don't do it.
Listen, Brother Rasul.
Yeah.
Let me explain what it meant. All right? Let me explain what the Old Testament meat to abstain from represent in the New Testament. Yes. You see, in the Old Testament, it was a lot of fleshy ordinances, commandments, fulfill the flesh for the satisfaction of the flesh. You offered up sacrifices. You ain't offering up sacrifices now. You're offering up lambs or you're offering up goats. But when you offered up the meat offering, it couldn't have a spot. It couldn't have a blemish. But yet we ain't doing it now because the Bible don't command for it to be done. Now,
who changed that?
God brought about change. Just a minute, let me answer you. The reason why, let me help you. Listen. There are things that God gave under the time of Moses that was good for Israel. We're not doing it now. They were baptized in the cloud, in the sea, under Moses. We ain't baptized in the cloud, in the sea, under Moses now. They took blood from an unspotted lamb, put it over the doorpost so the death angel can pass by. We're not putting blood of a lamb now over our doorposts, yet we are covered by blood of a lamb. And that lamb is Jesus. I want to teach you. Now, the Old Testament pork. The Old Testament dietary law. The Old Testament was a shadow.
For the law.
Follow me in your Bible.
In the book of Hebrews chapter 10 and we're at verse 1.
Listen.
For the law having a shadow of good things to come.
Now, Brother Rasul, that's your shadow right on the floor, correct? But is that actually you? You're the actual person. But that's the shadow.